This image is about swimming lesson schedule that indicates the days and allocated times. We can write some lines of code using HTML and CSS to achieve something similar. This is a table of 4 rows and 7 columns. This table can be created by manually writing its code or automatically inserted in Adobe Dreamweaver. So now let's move to the practical session of creating this table. So we create a new file. You go to File, you go to New. And because we are creating CSS, we are creating HTML. We need to create our document type should be HTML. So here we specify the title of our web page. So you can call it My First Website. So you click on Create, and this automatically generates the HTML structure, the code session, and the design session. So this part is our design session, and this part is our code session. So if you want only code, we just click on code. You can only have access to our code. So now we need to insert our table. In order to create our table automatically, all we need to do is go to the Insert, look for Table. Okay, so this is our table. Then we need to indicate the number of rows and columns that we need. So here we need 4 rows and 7 columns. Then we can specify the width of our table. So here I'm going to use 100%. Then we give it a border. Then we can have cell spacing or padding. We can set it to 0, right? And from our image, we have a header that at the top that indicates the days of the week. So if there is none, we can select none. But since we need to select the top to have a header over there. So the moment you click on OK, it generates the code for you. So these are the codes that indicates the number of rows and the number of columns. Each row is being created by the TR tag, and the TD are used to determine the number of columns. So here we have how many TDs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So each TD represents a column. So we have 7 TDs representing the 7 columns we need. Now because we have a header, instead of TD, it uses the TH tag that represents a header, and the TR represents our row. So this represents our first row. So this is the beginning tag, and this is the closing tag of our TR. Always remember, all closing tags has the / at the beginning of the name of the tag. So now let's go to our design view and let's see what you have. So this is the table that you've generated. So what we have from our image, the first day is Monday. So now we need to fill in the required information as being indicated in the image. So the first day is Monday. So all we need to, so this is just a special character that represents space. So all we need to just to type Monday. The next day is Tuesday. So we fill up all the days of the week. In the same way, we could also go to the design view and type, which will generate or you can also spell it and see it as you type. So here is what? Friday. And our next one, here will be what? Saturday. And the last day is Sunday. Okay. So now, on Monday, what do we have? You have what? Public swimming. That's from 6:30 to 10:30 a.m. So on Monday, so we move to the, so here we are done with the first row, which represent the days of the week. So we come to the second row. We have public swimming. Let me check it again. Okay, so public swim. So that's what is there. Then the time is 06:30 to 10:30. Okay, so now you realize that they are all on the same line, but from the image, the time is below the public swimming. So we need to use the BR tag, which is called the break line. So this is an example of a void or empty tag, because we cannot place content in it. So we have our BR here, our BR tag. And this time around, when we come to our design view, it moves to the next line. So we move to the next one, which is, we are still on Tuesday. So Tuesday, we still have public swimming, which is 6:30 public swimming or public swim. So we use our BR tag to move to the next line. That one is 6:30 to 9 o'clock. Okay, so at this point, all you need is to fill out the empty spaces with the required activity and they are located. Okay, so when done, you should have something similar to this, where you have the days of the week, then each swimming lesson and the allocated time. Always remember to save your web page. So to view our web page, you can just come to preview, you select the available web browser. In our next practical session, we will be adding CSS to it to make it more creative and presentable.